So this is going to be task number 14. This is our skin scraping. A lot of times you will do this if you are suspecting a mite infection such as Demodex or Sarcoptes. So this is Derby. She currently has great skin, so we're just using her as a demonstration. A lot of times with these you'll see them along the ear, the outer pinna. So that's the site that I'm going to use for our test. I've got a slide with her name on it. And I'm just going to put a drop of mineral oil on this slide. I'm going to tilt you down so you can see what I'm doing. My pots. That's well. So just a little bit of mineral oil right in the slide. Alright, and then I have a 10 blade here. And I'm just going to open this up. Gently take it out. And what I like to do instead of pouring the oil right on the blade is I like to just run the blade through the oil on the slide. So just moisten it like this. Alright, and I'll bring you out. So what I'm going to do is just pinch a corner of the ear. You want it to be fairly tight so that you can try to squeeze out any of the mites that might be in there. And you want to scrape firmly but gently until you start seeing capillary blood. Just first up to there. I know, honey, I'm sorry. Sorry. I know, just a little bit more. I know. Alright, there we go. That's good. And then all I'm going to do is tap our sample right onto our slide. Just like this. Get as much material off of the blade as I can. And then I'll take it over to the lab so I can read it. Okay, so we are now going to read our slide for Derby's skin scraping. So I have my slide here, my microscope. I'm just going to put it here so my frosted edge is to my left. I'm going to start, helps if I turn it on, start on 4. And just kind of take a peruse through here. We actually have been seeing a lot of sarcoptic mange lately, just because it seems to be going hand in hand with some of the distemper that's going around in our fox and coyote population in the area. So we've seen a fair number of dogs that actually come up with sarcoptes. Okay, so I'm going to do 4, and then I'm going to go to 10. And then the other one you need to watch out for more often with dogs is Demodex. So Sarcoptes is more round, very similar to ear mites, whereas Demodex is more of a cigar shape. So that looks good. I'm just going to find a good area to read. I'm going to bypass my 40 and go straight to my 100 because I don't want to get oil on my 40 lens. Okay. So 100, you do need to make sure you're changing fields of view just because you're getting so close here. Usually you don't really need to see on 100, but sometimes you can just see it on a 10. Just being on the safe side. Alright, so lower that. So she is negative, so that all looks good. No mites as expected. So I'm just gonna get some lens paper. clean off. Package is falling apart. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to pause you while I bring up an image of the mange mites. So hold on just a sec. Okay, so we are now putting in the results of Derby's skin scraping. So you can see I have it listed here. I don't know if you can see over here is her name, Derby, right there. So skin scraping. I'll just enter it through here, and then I'm just going to make a notation that it was negative and put it in that way. So that's all set in the computer. I do want to show you quickly what I was talking about with the Demodex and the Sarcoptes. So this is a Demodex, very classic, kind of cigar shape to it, tiny little legs and head up here on the front. So it kind of looks like fuzzy on one side, straight on the other, versus the Sarcoptes, which is more of the round shape. 4 stubby legs in the front with the head, and then 2 more stubby legs in the back. Sometimes you'll get these little hair-like whiskers from those in particular. So you just got to pay attention to the mix of both of them. They can both cause severe itching, hair loss, lesions and crusty spots, and those are typically the areas that you'll go after. Our doctor likes to describe it if you have an animal that's coming in that's itchy from 7 and up on a scale of 1 to 10, then we're very suspicious of one of the manges. So that should be that.